We're going to let some people trickle in. Oh, man, this is going to be a good one, people, because it's going to be completely random. I don't know what's going to happen on this episode. Carlos, we live over there? Live on Facebook? Live on Instagram? Live? We're live. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. All right, here we go. I just joined on. We're going to cancel this out. We're going to go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Who's ready to go crazy on episode 4 of Marketer's Mindset? Drop a 1 in the comment box. Let's go, people. Today, we're going to make money together. Drop a 1. Drop a 1. Let's go, people. Hey, if you guys are watching this live, on social media, hashtag live. If you're watching this after, hashtag replay. By the way, guys, one thing that I really, really love is when you hit the like button on social media. If you're on the Zoom call, I really, really like when you engage. People get rewarded for stuff like that. So if you do it, we might send you a swag bag. So make sure that you stay engaged with us. Because today, guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was speaking to Carlos before we jumped on. I have no clue what's going to happen today. My plan is to literally jump on here. I'm going to write a cold calling script live in front of you guys. And you guys are going to get to pick the industries that I write it on. Then I'm going to literally go here. I'm going to show you how to audit websites and audit businesses online to try to find pain points. And then on top of that, I'm going to do something even crazier. I'm actually going to do live phone calls and try to close a deal right here in front of you, or at least try to set up some really qualified appointments. So who wants to see that, guys? Drop a 1 in the comment box if this is something that you're like, holy shit, I got to see this. I got to see this. This is something that I got to see. If you're on social media, drop a 2. Drop a 2. Instagram, drop a 3. Let's go, people. We're going to wait about 30 to 60 seconds. We'll wait about a minute. Also, my energy, as you guys know, is always super high. It's going to be even higher today. So I'm going to try to get to like right here for you guys. I'm drinking a Monster. I need to stay awake. Today's been a really long day. So I need somebody to just wake me up. So who's ready to go live, guys? If you're ready to learn how to make money online and have food, put on your family plate, have money to make, be able to close contracts on a monthly basis, be able to do this over and over and over like clockwork, drop a 5 in the chat. Drop a 5 in the chat. Let's see what we got. We got Walter, Mayan, Corey, Ryan, Daniel, Sam, Mike, Ravi, Philip, Joseph. Woo, we got a lot of people on here today. All right, guys. Let's start by songs. Pick a song, I'll sing it. Pick a song and I'll sing it. Pick a song and I'll sing it. Let's warm up the audience a little bit. Let's get people in. Let's give some people time to jump on in here. Let's give a couple beautiful people some time to jump on in. All right, just getting the social media popped up. By the way, guys, two different things I want to announce. First thing is if you are on social media, probably means you're not in DashClicks. If you are not in DashClicks, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to win some prizes today. Okay? So if you are wanting to win some prizes, you're wanting to engage, highly recommend, if you haven't done it already, it might be too late, but on the next episode, make sure you go to DashClicks.com. You register at DashClicks.com. It's 100% free. And you join our weekly webinars where we do this live every single week. I'm going to do crazy stuff like this every single week. Okay? So here we go, guys. I'm going to talk about a couple different things today. Couple different awesome things. Yes, Joseph, I am hyped. All right, guys. 2 different things that we're going to talk about today. First thing that we're going to talk about is we are going to be doing a raffle giveaway for the first time ever on Marketer's Mindset. I want to reward some people for coming in here and showing support and actually learning, right? So isn't it cool where you can come to a place, learn something, and get some gifts? I mean, if you think that's cool, drop a 333. If you think it's cool, drop a 333 for your boy. 333. Awesome. Guys, today we got 2 prizes that we're going to be giving away. The first prize is for any of you who have entered into the webinar if you stay all the way until the end and you watch everything that I have to say and teach you to help you make money being a digital marketing entrepreneur, I will be giving one person an Amazon Echo. We have in here all of the people that registered for this event. Bunch of people, guys. We got a bunch of people in here, okay? They're all right here sealed in this, okay? At the end, I will be picking one person, and that person will get an Amazon Echo. We're going to ship it right with a swag bag, okay? So you're going to get an Amazon Echo, and you're going to get a swag bag. So make sure if you've just registered for the event and you're on here, and if you're on the Zoom call, that is, not on social media, if you're on the Zoom call and you registered for the event, we will ship you out an Amazon Echo, and we are going to send you a t-shirt with some t-shirt, Marketer's Mindset t-shirt. We're going to send you out a swag bag, some really cool DashClicks gear, okay? We're going to send that out to you. If you win and you stay until the end, we'll pick out the name right out of the box, okay? Secondly, who wants a Yeti mic? Anybody know what this is? I use this Yeti mic on a daily basis when I do lives, when I do interviews, when I do YouTube videos. If you know what a Yeti mic is and you want a Yeti mic, drop a 430. If you want a Yeti mic, brand new in the box. We just bought it from Amazon, got here yesterday. Not only that, but it's the blackout version, which is even cooler. Who wants a Yeti mic? Woo! Still getting over my sickness, people, so bear with me. Yeti mic, 430, 430, 430. I need that. All right, so what's cool about this, guys, is for those of you who purchased your agency website, you pre-ordered your agency website, we actually have another box here with a bunch of other names, okay? And in this box are all the people who pre-ordered their agency website, okay? Another thing that we're going to be doing is anybody who pre-orders their agency website during this live video, right before I start doing the raffle at the end of the video, if you pre-order your agency website today, you will have a chance to win a Yeti mic. Our admin, Stephanie, is going to be cutting up all of your names as the orders are coming in, and she's going to be dropping them into this box. And Carlos, I don't even think I told Stephanie to do that, so can you just let her know, make sure that she does that? Any agency website order that comes in all the way until the end of the webinar, right before we do the raffle, as they come in, just print out the name, cut it up, and drop it in this box right here. I'm going to leave this right here for you guys, okay? So as you're, and you guys are probably like, what the hell is an agency website, right? Some of you guys might not even know what that is, so I'll show you what it is. First of all, if you've ordered your agency website, drop in a 200 into the chat if you've ordered your agency website. 200 in the chat if you've already ordered your website. It means your name is on the box, or in the box. You're already in here, right? So you can possibly win a Yeti mic today already, right? Philip ordered, Chris ordered, Daniel ordered, Juby ordered, Susan ordered, Mike ordered, Dan ordered. Guys, ordered your agency website. Guys, we're in 2019, man. If you don't have a website that's appealing to customers, how are you going to close deals? How are you going to close deals? Lucky Taylor also pre-ordered. Everybody, guys. So check this out. Let me show you what this is. And then we're going to get into some fun stuff, okay? If you have not pre-ordered your agency website and you would like to enter in the Yeti raffle, by the way, guys, one more thing I'm going to throw out there is if you purchase your agency website and you're on this webinar, you can possibly win both of these because that means that your name is in both raffles, okay? Starting to cut out chat. Yeah, I know. We ordered a new mic, guys. So I'm going to do my best. Try not to move around because it's when I move that I lose the connection, okay? Yeah, so basically, guys, if you go to the store, if you want to purchase your agency website, I'll talk about it for 2 minutes, and then we'll continue on. Log into your dashboard, click Store up at the main menu. Then you're going to go all the way down on the left bottom hand rail. You're going to see Agency Website. Excuse me, guys. You're going to go ahead and click on that. It's right now discounted. It's 50% off. It's $249, which is a one-time setup fee, and then it's $25 a month. That $25 a month includes hosting, it includes an SSL certificate, and it includes access to our web builder, drag and drop web builder, right into the dashboard. So you can go into the dashboard, edit your whole website on the spot. You can add pages. You can do a bunch of really cool stuff. That is going to be all the way until February 1st. Once February 1st hits, that price is going to be $4.99. It's going to be double. So if you want to get it now, get it now. You'll get it. You'll have a new website. It'll look really cool. You can close more customers. You'll get in the Yeti raffle, so you can possibly win the Yeti raffle, and you get a bunch of other really cool stuff. And this is what it's going to look like. Guys, it's going to look just like this, or very similar to this. So look how awesome this website looks. All of the services that DashClicks offers. If you have any additional services that you want to add, you can go in there and add as much services as you want. You can add as much pages as you want. If you don't like this image for some reason, you can change the image. If you don't like these colors, you can change the colors. If you want to change this text to say something else, you can. It has all the technology that DashClicks has to offer. So check this out. It will literally showcase your clients right before they buy from you, right when they're during the buying prospecting session, right? If you're on a call, you can say, hey, go to our website, click on activity feed. Go to our website, click on, come on here. Let's say activity feed. This is exactly what you're going to get as tasks happen inside of your actual account. Not only that, but what about real-time reporting? So you, Bobby, as a customer signing up with me, you can actually go here and we will showcase real-time reporting. You don't even need to log into the dashboard. They can just go right in and see this. How cool is this? If you think that this is pretty cool, go ahead and drop a 33. If you think that this is pretty cool, drop a 33 in the chat. 33, 33, 33. Oh my God. We got 33s all over the place. 33s all over the place. And guys, by the way, today we're going to be doing a cold calling session. So you're going to hear some accents coming from me that you never heard before, okay? You're going to hear some stuff that you never heard before. All right, guys. So anyways, just so we can move forward, anybody who orders this pre-ordered agency website, if you've ordered it, your name's already in the box. If you have not ordered it, Stephanie will actually cut your name when the order comes in like 2 seconds after and drop your name into this box right here, and you'll be entered into the raffle to win a Yeti. I know, it's pretty cool. Susan said, do the clients have access to your live chat? No, the clients don't ever have access to reach out to DashClicks. And there is no live chat on the agency website. If it's something that you want to add, you can add it by using a third party like Zopim or Zendesk or something like that. What's up with the mic? I thought you were going to get a new one. Static. I know. Damn this mic. But we're going to continue going, guys. It's me moving. I'm actually going to pull it down a little bit. See if that changes anything. We will hope to God that it does. I'm going to try to not move as much. Okay, I'll go in slow motion for you guys. All right? Now that I've toned it down, let's bring it back up. Here we go, people. So we're going to go here, and anybody who ordered your agency website, guys, will drop in. Let's move on to the next one. Who is ready to watch me write a script live, like a cold calling script live right here in front of you? Who's ready to do that? Can you guys hit the GoPro real quick? Can you hit the GoPro? Who's ready to see that? Tommy, why don't you give him a thumbs up? We got Tommy in the back of the room too. Tommy, they can't see you. Tommy's giving you a thumbs up. There's your thumb, Tommy. Woo! We got a couple people in the back of the room watching, manning some cameras. So no, I'm not in here being loud alone. I'm not a weird guy. If this is something that you want to see me do, how to do, can you drop a 455 in the chat right now and show me some love? If you're on social media, can you hit the like button and can you hit the share button and can you drop a 455 in the chat and show me some love? If that's something that you can do, well then I'll just show you how to do it. 455. Mike, Joseph, Dwayne, Damian, Dylan, Corey, Sam, Walter. Woo! All right, here we go. Let's do some fun stuff. Carlos, can you go front full screen for me real quick? Get out of the GoPro. All right, guys, I'm going to do something crazy. So I'm going to have a little disclaimer before I do this. None of this was scripted. None of this is, like, we didn't pick any industries. We didn't call any people and say, hey, we're going to do some cold calling. We're going to call you and try to book a deal and just play along with us and press OK. This is all going to be from what you guys tell me to do, okay? So this is going to be done live so you can learn, and this is real life shit, which means some calls are going to go good, some calls are going to go bad, and we're going to make the best of it, but we're going to use it as an educational lesson for you guys to understand how I do things. So if that is fair enough for you guys, can you drop a 4 in the chat right now if you understand what I'm saying here? 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Well, awesome. Let's continue. Let's get started here. So do me a favor, guys. We're going to start with some script writing. Woo! I think I'm going to die on this. How about this? Let's make it really cool. I'm going to let you guys pick the industry that we're going to go after. I'm going to let you guys pick the people that you want me to call. I'm going to let you guys pick the websites that you want me to audit and the businesses that you want me to do an online audit for. Tell you how I think when I'm trying to do my cold calls. So let's start off with industries. Go ahead and drop in names of industries. Go ahead. Drop them in. Realtors, dentists, car dealerships, massage spa, jeweler, CrossFit, car dealership, mortgage brokers, Pornhub, Daniel said, plastic surgery, damage restoration, mold, fire, water, dentist, hotels, Kairos. All right, cool, guys. So I'm going to teach you a little secret. When I like to cold call, I look at 2 different methods. All right, let's go P&P real quick, Carlos. We're going to go P&P, and we're not going to P on me. All right, hold up. Come on, board. Carlos, I think something's happening here. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, guys, so when I'm thinking about, let me turn on the fan here before I die. Come on, turn it on for me. All right, guys, when I'm thinking about doing cold calls, I'm thinking about 2 different things. The first thing that I'm thinking about is who can I get on the phone the majority of the time? I want to speak to the business owner. I don't want to speak to the gatekeeper because the gatekeeper sucks. All they do is just leave messages for the person that you really want to speak to. And because it's a cold call and that person doesn't know it's you, they're probably never going to call you back, right? So the number one thing that you can learn right now by just sitting here and watching me is pick an industry Does everybody agree with me? Does everybody agree with me that if you're going to be doing cold calling, that you want to pick an industry that will actually pick up the phone? Does anybody agree with me? If you agree with me, just drop a 6 in the chat. If that's something that you think might make sense, right? I'm going to sit here and make 100 phone calls right now. I kind of want to speak to people that'll pick up the phone. Cool. So I'm going to show you guys what to do. Who wants to know what industries I would want to call if I'm cold calling? Would you want to know that? That's something that you think might be a good idea for you? Great. I'll just show you what I do. So I'm going to give you guys a little background, and not to bore you, but because we made a lot of money doing it, I'm like, shit, you're here to learn how to make money. I'm going to show you how, right? So we had a call center, okay? Can you do me a favor and go, let's go GoPro real quick. The room that I'm standing in, what room did it used to be for all of you guys who are watching the Marketer's Mindset meetings every single week? The sales room, call center, yeah. So we had this call center filled up with about 15 people. And you can see on your left side of the screen, there's already one cubicle that's kind of sliding out where Carlos is. Carlos is manning the computer right there. So this used to be our cold calling center. Our call center. And what we used to do is we used to do basically what I'm about to show you guys, but we like 10x'd it, right? We would do this, and we had 15 people in here doing cold calls and doing this exact same thing that we're doing right here. We would just do it times 15 people. So we did that, and we did that for about, I think it was like 2.5, 3 years, till we got to the point where most of our leads now are now inbound, which is a dream for any agency owner. So I'm going to get back, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Let's go P&P real quick. So let's talk about some industries. All right, guys, why don't you guys help me out here? What industries do you think would be good if I decided to right now cold call somebody and get them on the phone? What industry would you be good for that person to have their cell phone in their pocket? Their cell phone's right in their pocket. What industry would that be? What industry would that be? Roofing, HVAC, home services, plumber, realtor, pool guy, junk removal. Let's write some of these down. Realtor is definitely one. Okay. What else do people say? Plumber is definitely one. What else we got? Pool guy. So let's say pool. Let's say maintenance, right? What else we got? Pest control, electrician. Electrician. My handwriting sucks, so bear with me, guys. I'm a computer guy, not a novelist or a book writer, whatever you call it. Mortgage lenders, maybe, but mortgage lenders also at the same time, Walter, most of the time have receptionists. I want to look for guys who really don't have receptionists or gatekeepers, right? Locksmith, Alan said. Now, some of these companies do have receptionists, the larger ones, but a majority of these companies are also smaller, family mom and pop shops. So when you call and you're like, hey, your website sucks, who can I speak to about it? You're already speaking to the person that you need to speak with. You can completely cut that out, right? Restaurants wouldn't be a good one because the owner chances is not going to probably answer the phone. It's going to be one of the waiters or waitresses or managers or whatever the case may be. Painter, Susan said. Good. What else can you guys think of? Roofer. What else? What else can you guys think of? Tattoo shop, Drewby said. Tattoo shop might be a good one. Problem is, there might be. I like to do, and I'll just get straight to the point here. Flooring contractors, mold remediation, tree service. So the industries that when I like or when we were doing cold calling, when you think about it, and you have 10 or 15 people in the room, and they're all just dialing out people, right? And you're talking about making hundreds of calls a day, times 10 people as an example. Each person makes 200 calls a day. Talking about making 2,000 calls a day, right? Can all of these niches afford the service? Good question, Mike. We'll get to that in a second. So what I like to do is I like to make sure, once again, that person that I'm calling, I want the probability to be as high as possible that their cell phone is going to be inside of their pocket. Because it means that they're going to answer. I don't need to get through a gatekeeper. I don't have to leave messages and drop them into a pipeline and call them back 50 times just to get them on the phone, right? Why would I want to go to battle and at war with somebody just to try to get them on the phone? That's like I haven't even pitched them yet, and I'm spending an hour just trying to get this guy on the phone, right? Does that make any sense, guys? Do you think that makes sense? Would it make sense for you to waste 100 phone calls on somebody who's probably not going to be there? Well, I didn't think it made sense, and it worked for us. So I'm going to show you guys what we did. We used to cold call these guys. These were actually our target demographics when we were doing our cold calling, right? Now, every industry, not every industry, every type of marketing to generate leads for your agency, style. And those styles will target different industries, right? So when you're cold calling, we would go after these types of people. When you're running maybe Facebook ads and you're trying to do lead gen on Facebook and get client acquisition on Facebook, you'll target different people, right? Because it's more of like an inbound style lead where you're getting the information and then you're calling them to set up an appointment and try to sell them, right? You don't have to go through the whole process of getting them on the phone, warming them up a little bit. That's what Facebook ads does for you. It does that for you, right? So for those of you guys who are going to do cold calling, which I recommend you do, right? Especially if you're on the beginner side and maybe you might not have money to run Facebook ads and spend that kind of budget on it. You can do this, okay? If you do have money to run Facebook ads, which is pretty much what we do a lot now, I would recommend doing this, but eventually you'd want to supplement it with incoming leads. I just think that incoming leads is a lot better because what people don't understand, and I think we've actually run like a cost analysis on this, and that's one of the reasons why there's nobody here in this room anymore, and we turned it into an actual video room, is your time to go out, and let's just maybe not say your time. Let's just say you had an employee, okay? Because your time is priceless and it can be valued at anything, right? So let's say you had an employee, and that employee made 20 bucks an hour. Right, whatever, hour. That employee made 20 bucks an hour. But that employee works 8 hours a week. So now I got to multiply that by 8 hours a day, sorry. And then I'll multiply that by 5 days a week. Who wants to do the math for me? What does that equal? Who wants to be the mathematician? What is $20 an hour times 8 hours a day times 5 days a week? $800 bucks. That's expensive for a salesperson to spend cold calling all day, right? So think about this for a second. So instead of spending $800 a week, and what's 800 times 4? Times 4. Let's go backwards here. Times 4. What does that equal? Who's going to do it? Who's going to be the smart one? 3,200. 3,200 bucks. 3,200 bucks for an employee to go out and do cold calls for you and hopefully try to close deals. Okay? That's expensive, guys, for a sales rep. Okay? And I'm going to teach you guys some secrets on how to bring all your costs down and how to do this really, really cheap. So don't worry, I'm going to get you excited in a little bit. But let's just go over the basics. We're just covering the foundation of you understanding from the business perspective as an agency owner what you should be doing, how you can do it, and how to actually deploy that shit and make a lot of money and still leave a lot of profits. If you want to hear maybe some of those things, can you drop a 55 in the chat for your boy? What happened? Good. Good. We got some Carlos just in the background telling me that we got some people who ordered their agency website. Congratulations. We'll get you dropped into this raffle here in a couple minutes. Stephanie's working on it. 55, right? So I'm going to bring you guys in my mind. And even though my mind is crazy and it's full of energies and I'm wacko, right? But I'm going to bring you guys in my mind so you can understand how I think when I'm running a business. 3,200 bucks. All right? Get out of this really quick. Let's get out of it really quick. I'm going to screenshot this. Come back to it. And let's go. Okay. 3,200. Stick with this number. 3,200 per sales rep. Okay? And most of you guys are like, man, 20 bucks an hour for a sales rep is crazy expensive. That's insane. You want to have like a really good sales rep that actually knows how to close deals, it's really not insane. Okay? And that's to do cold calling. Cold calling. That's how much it'll cost you. And then multiply that times however many reps that you want to get. Okay? Or you can just take $1,000 bucks. $1,000 bucks. And drop it into Facebook ads. Okay? And get these people. Actually, I don't even want to do a box. I want to do these. Get these people to call you. So you just reversed it. They went from you calling them, you spending money on getting somebody to call them and go through the process of warming them up, introducing them to your company, maybe sending them some like freebies of like, you know, ebooks or documents or whatever the case is, case studies, and then book a call, go through the presentation, or you just do this. And you can do it the reverse way, and you can get people to call you Instead, pretty good idea, right? If you think that this is a pretty cool idea, drop a 10 in the chat. If you could reverse engineer the cold call. If you could reverse engineer the cold call. So this is mainly what we're doing right now in our agency. We used to do the cold calling. We don't do it as much anymore because the cost is high. However, I'm not going to tell you not to do it because I'm going to give you secrets that I've done in the past 10 years that got me to lower my costs, okay? And on top of lowering my cost, I mean, we still made millions of dollars in sales. I'm not going to tell you not to do it. Do it. Shit, it works. It was profitable. We made a lot of money. And that's how really we skyrocketed our agency. I think it was from cold calling. And then Facebook was just one of those things where we saw where, you know, the cost to acquire a client was cheaper running Facebook ads and doing some other forms of marketing, okay? So this makes sense to you. You know, I don't want to go off topic here, but if this makes sense to you, you should think about running some Facebook ads. And if you want to run some Facebook ads, you can message me in the live chat and I'll help you out and tell you a little bit more about it. But this makes a little bit more sense, right? So let me ask you one quick question here. If I offered, I say, hey, give me $250 and I'm going to give you a client that's going to pay you $1,000 a month, would you do it? Yes or no? Drop it in the chat. If I gave you $250, or if you gave me $250 and I gave you a client and said they're going to pay you $1,000 a month, would you do it? Yeah, of course you would do it. It's a no-brainer. So why are all of you scared to run Facebook ads or to do any paid advertising? Because the concept is the same. You run ads, okay? Even if it costs you, let's say, I don't know, even if it costs you $35 a lead, okay? Costs you $35 a lead. You get 5. Let me open up a new doc here, okay? $35 a lead times 5 leads. How much is that? What's the math on that? Somebody help me out here. Those of you calculator guys, how much is that? How much is that? $35 a lead times 5. 35 times 5. 175. 175. 175. Thank you, Joseph. 175. Right? 175. It's $175 to get 5 leads, and if you close just 1 lead, then you pay $175 to get a client that can potentially pay you $1K a month. Okay? Facebook ads. Okay, let's get out of this. Let's go back to cold calling. Just dropping a little bit of knowledge on you. See if I can get back to this page. If I can get back to this page. Temporary. Where am I? Where am I? Did we lose it? Did we lose it? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Right there. Oh. All right, guys, so we got industries. We got realtors, plumbers, pool maintenance guys, pest control, electricians, locksmiths, painters, roofers. Out of this list right here, I want you guys to pick one that is your favorite. Just go ahead and drop it in the chat. Out of this list right here, go ahead and pick one that is your favorite. Said realtors, realtors, realtors. Boy, we got a lot of realtors. Realtors. Did anybody have anything other than realtors? Realtors, realtors, electricians. Lawyers, plumbers. Zaid, lawyers is not on here. Out of this list. All right, I think we're all on the same page. Realtors it is. Okay? Let's go after realtors. Let's start with that. Let's start with that. You know what? Let me get out of this really quick. All right, realtors. Bam, here we go. All right, guys, out of realtors. Can you guys tell me, I know this, but obviously we're going to do a little play action here. Can you guys tell me what realtors struggle with? What are the main concerns of a realtor? Getting leads, acquiring leads, qualifying leads. Alan says realtors are hard to sell. Not really. We got a lot of realtors as clients. Chris said, stopping all the marketing agency calls from clogging their phone or email. You're right, but we're going to show you how to get past that. Mr. Chris McCoy, we're going to show you how to do it. Low quality leads, low quality leads, low quality leads. Lead cost, lead cost. Takes 90 days for results. Okay, cool. What service would you guys offer to a realtor? What service would you offer to a realtor? Mike says SEO. And this is Facebook ads, Facebook ads. Ads, Facebook ads, SEO. Facebook ads and SEO is what I'm seeing. Facebook ads and SEO. Good. So we know that a realtor, let's go back to this for 1 second. Notepad, new sheet, bam, bam. So we know that a realtor, all right, so oh, where'd you go on me? Come on. All right, we know that issues with realtor is they can't get leads, right? They need to get leads. Okay? Some of you guys said get leads. Some of you guys said low quality leads. Quality leads. Okay? What else do we got? What else do we got? We had low quality leads. Getting listings. Cost per leads. Leads are too expensive. I like that. Yeah, let's say 2. These are too damn expensive. Why are they so expensive, these leads, right? Follow up. I think this is pretty much a good list to start with. For one, if I'm a realtor and I'm Bobby the realtor and I'm servicing my community selling homes, it's going to be really hard for me to get leads because the only way for me to get leads is if maybe my sister's selling her house, right? Or maybe if I'm running ads on Zillow or Realtor.com, right? It's just going to be really difficult. Do you agree? Right? Do you agree that, and I think realtors are so saturated in the market that everybody decides to just get their real estate license to have a real estate license, and everybody calls themselves a realtor, but not everybody's using their real estate license, and most of the time it's because people who think that they're going to do this whole real estate thing, they're like, man, I'm going to go out and get a house a month, and I'm going to buy me a mansion with all my commissions. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that because there's tons of realtors that go and get their license and can't get any listings. It happens, right? But what if you were the Superman to go in there and be like, hey, I'm gonna get you some leads. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get you some leads. And I'm going to get you some high-quality leads, not low-quality leads. And I'm going to make sure your leads are not expensive. I'm going to make sure they're as cheap as possible, right? Who wants to know how to write a script for this? Drop a 77 in the chat. Let's do it. 77. I think it's a pretty good idea, right? I think it's a pretty good idea if we did something like that. For some reason, today I'm in my Texan feel. I feel like a Texan. Sometimes with me, guys, when I do cold calls, I like to connect to the person that I'm calling with. And I feel like my body or my mind, I don't do it on purpose. But sometimes I talk like the people that I'm on the phone with so I can connect with them better. It's weird. And it's like, you know, sometimes you'll get on a phone call with somebody like, hey, yeah, how you doing, brother? And you're like, oh, wow, this guy called me brother. This is a different level of conversation. It's not sir, it's brother, right? So your whole conversation changes. And you're like, hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing today, man? Did you catch a Dolphins game? Did you see how that was? Right? So the whole conversation changes, and we're going to get to that in cold calling, and you're going to see me do that live here, and hopefully I don't bust on you guys, okay? Hopefully I can get some leads and some sales. But before we even get there, we got to write some scripts. So the pain points for realtors is they can't get leads. The lead quality is too high and they're too expensive. Okay, so we're going to have some solutions. Okay, the solution is I'm going to get you leads. Get more leads, which is the first one. Now these leads can be seller leads, buyers, or rentals. Now, if I was a realtor and I was doing advertising most of the time, I probably don't want to do rentals unless I'm renting some crazy mansion. Because rentals, as a realtor, and you need to understand the industry that you're calling before you jump on the phone with them. Because if you're going to jump on the phone, you're going to go spend a whole time writing a script, and you start jumping on the phone with these guys and you have a conversation with them, if you can't answer their questions and relate to their specific service or industry that they're offering, why would they use you, right? Why would they use you? Does anybody agree with that? Can you drop a 5 in the chat if that's something that you agree with me on? Right? Like, why would I buy from you if you don't understand anything that I do? What makes you so superior, right? So I know just from dealing with tons of realtors in the last 10 years, that rentals, a lot of people don't want to do. They don't want to spend money on rentals because it's not a high-ticket item for them, okay? Buyers, a lot of the times they cannot do because they don't have anybody that wants to actually sell their house. They don't have any sellers, right? So would you guys agree with me that all realtors want to get, like, their main thing is people to sell their homes? So me as a realtor, I can go take their home, I can list it on this magical thing called the MLS, and then sell their property? Does everybody agree with me? Can you type in a yes if you think that sellers' leads are better than buyers and rentals? Because I think it is. It is, right? Good. We're all on the same page. Next thing is the lead quality, or the quality of the leads is too low. Okay? The quality of the leads is too low. An issue. It's an issue. Some of they say the lead quality is too low. Why? Right? Somebody, in my opinion, if I'm a realtor, well, I don't want to list a property that's $50,000 because what's a commission on a realtor? Does anybody know? 3%. 3%. Which means if I sell a house that's $100,000, I get $3,000. That's my commission. $3,000. It's actually 6%, but the realtor, like if that realtor is the one buying and you're the one selling, right? You split it and you get 3% and 3%. That's how real estate works. Okay? Which means if I go out and I get a $100,000 home for sale, commission $6,000, I split it 50. It's 3% each. It's $3,000 each. $6,000 total in commissions. That's what I would call a low quality lead. Because me as a realtor, I'm going to have to do all of these lead generation tactics and advertising and everything to be able to get this lead. But shit, I really don't want the $100,000 homes. I want the houses that are more like $300,000 to $500,000 or $1 million, obviously, but don't shoot yourself in the foot. Start off small, right? Because if I sell a house that's, let's say, $300,000, what's $300,000 times 3%? Can anybody do that math? $9,000. $9,000. On selling a $300,000 home, that's 3%. I put $9,000 in my pocket. That's more like it, right? That's more like it. So what if I can go up to a realtor and say, hey, what if I can get you one, and we talked about this in the last episode of Marketer's Mindset on how to set expectations properly and not shoot yourself in the foot, okay? What if I can get you one lead a month. One that actually closes with you and lists her house with you. Is that something that you would be interested in? And I'm going to focus on getting you high quality leads. And we want to get listings that are above 300,000. Okay? So I want to get listings that are above 300K. Okay? I want to get that. Does everybody agree with me here? Everybody drop in a yes if you're on the same page with me. And I want to just get you one listing every month. I want to just get you one listing a month. I want to get you at least one $300,000 listing every single month. That's all I want to do. If I can get you more than that, I'm going to do my best. I'll try. But my goal is to get you one. One listing. Okay? Now, let's go back to the question is, if I gave you $1,000, if you give me $1,000 and I give you $9,000 back, would you do it? Drop a 555. Would you do it? Who would take $9 grand for $1 grand? Who would do that? You go to the casino, you drop $1,000 on blackjack or some crazy game that gives you 9-to-1 odds. Who would do it? Right? Good. Let's go to the next one. Too expensive. That's when you need to speak to the actual realtor and explain to him what a real expense is for a lead. Because you're going to get realtors that are going to speak to you on the phone and be like, man, $2 a lead, that's crazy. That's too expensive for me. I don't want to do that. You should walk away. As an agency, you should walk away. Okay? Realtors need to understand the cost of a lead. Okay? So something in their mind that might be too expensive actually might not be too expensive. Might be really cheap. Right? So if I can get you a lead at $100, I'm just throwing a number here. If I can get you a lead at $100, would you think it's expensive? Like a good quality lead? Would you think it's expensive? Okay? So pain points, they can't get leads. The leads are really low quality and they're too expensive. The solution is I want to call a realtor and I want to say, hey, I want to get you more seller leads, but I want to make sure I can get you at least one listing every single month, and I want to make sure the property is over 300 grand, and I want to make sure that my lead cost doesn't go over $100 or $300 or whatever it is, okay? That's my goal for today. That's what I want to do. Bill says I'd happily pay $5,000 per conversion. Yeah, because you make $4 grand on it. Makes sense. Right? Even if you give your broker's fee or whatever it is, okay? You're still making money. And the point is, and the problem that most realtors have, in my opinion, is realtors essentially are, you know, a lot of people use realtors. A lot of people will work with realtors based on like family relationships or friends because realtors are so saturated in the market that everybody knows a realtor and they'll just use them, right? So it's very hard as a realtor to go out and get these leads online. There's a lot of people that are struggling, okay? My commission was $50K. Good. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now, when you're writing a script, sales script here, you got to think about two things before you start writing a script. How are you actually going to do this sales cycle? What's your objective of the phone call going to be? People are probably like, man, I want to close the call right now. I'm going to close the deal right now on the spot. Right now on the spot, I'm going to close this deal. I'm going to call this guy, and he's going to sign a contract, $3 grand on the spot a month. He's going to pay me that right now. In this 6-minute phone call, that's what's going to happen right now when I jump on this phone call. What's your objective of the phone call? Guys, can somebody in the chat drop, if you ever done a phone call, what was your main objective of the call? Go ahead and drop it in the chat. What's your objective of the call? Acquire info, set up a strategy call, get an appointment, get your foot in the door, give value, Damien said. Set up a meeting, get another call to learn if they have a problem, qualify them. Set up a discovery call. Set up strategy call. So basically what I'm hearing or seeing is there's really like 2 or 3 main things. One is you're going to jump on a phone call, you're going to introduce yourself, and you're going to try to set up a follow-up phone call where you can do a presentation. Okay? Option number 1. Option number 2, you're a total badass, and you're just going to jump on this phone call, and you're going to run over this guy and close the deal and set him a contract, and you're going to get a credit card on the phone right on the spot. Option number 2. In my opinion, it's probably not going to happen. Okay? And if you're doing that, I don't know what your conversion rate is. Okay? Or you can call this guy, and you can say, hey, just want to let you know, I took a look at all of your information online, and I think it can help you out, and this is how I can do it. These are the issues that I'm seeing with your business. This is what I can do. Just want to see if you were maybe interested, and maybe we can jump on a strategy call together, right? Once again, scheduling a strategy call or some type of booking appointment, but going a little bit further into the call. Okay? Follow up. Solve their problem over the phone, Jason says. Yeah, so there's tons of ways to do it. Okay, guys? What I like to do is, depending on my sales cycle and how I'm doing it, so if I'm just by myself, okay, if your business is I'm by myself, can we go full screen, Carlos, real quick? So if I'm the only salesperson in my business and it's just me calling, then what I would probably do is I would call, I would make sure that I have a really good, like in the first 10 seconds, introductory little piece of content that I'm going to drop some knowledge that'll just boom, plant in their brain and open their minds up and let them speak to me. We're going to do right here, right now. I'll show you how to do it. And then I would take that sales call and I would book a follow-up appointment. I would just use it to plant a seed. I would just plant a seed. I would share a little bit of information. That call might be 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Just get a little bit of information and then drop a follow-up and into the calendar. You can use Schedule Once for this. You can use Calendly. You can use whatever it is that you guys want. Set up a strategy call in that person's calendar. Send them a calendar invite and get your presentation ready. Okay? That's what I would do. Do you guys agree with me? Do you think that that might be a good idea? Just drop a 33 if that's something that sounds like a cool idea. If you would want to do that. It makes sense, right, guys? Let me ask you guys a quick question. If I called you right now, I'm like, boom, Bob the Realtor, I'm going to sell you some leads right now. Do you want to buy them? You want to buy those leads right now? I'm going to sell them to you for $100 a pop. I'm going to sell you some leads and send you over a contract right now. Can you sign that contract? Get it back over to me right now while I'm on the phone with you. I'd appreciate it. Okay, I'll wait for the contract to be signed. I'm waiting on the phone. Who's going to do that, right? Who would do that, right? Or if you call Bob, you say, hey, Bob, my name is Chad. You know, I'm actually locally. I'm right down the street for you. And I work with getting realtors leads. I just want to introduce myself, and this is what I'm going to do. And maybe book a follow-up appointment. I found a bunch of issues wrong with your online presence. I'd like to present it for you. See how maybe if you're interested in doing anything. And then on the second phone call, you get another phone call. You do that presentation. And then you might not close on the second phone call. People are like, holy shit, I got to call this guy 3 times to make a deal? That's crazy. It's crazy. To call somebody more than twice for them to give me $3,000 a month or $1,000 a month or $500 a month, whatever it is. Okay? Yeah, you got to do it. Also, one thing I recommend you guys do, just plant this in the back of your mind. If you're going to be doing cold calling, get a CRM. Pipedrive's pretty good. That's what I used to use. Just go to Pipedrive. I think it's like $12 a month. Every person that you speak to, you drop them in a Pipedrive, and you create a sales pipeline. So when you log in a Pipedrive, you have your pipeline on the home page, and you just move them over, and your sequences should be called, spoke to the person, presentation, follow-up, negotiations, won or closed deal. That's what my pipeline would look like, right? That means I have like 6 touch points, 5 touch points, whatever it is, all the way until I actually close the deal. Does that make any sense to you guys? Can you say yes if you think that calling somebody 5 times to ask them for some money and win their trust? Does that make sense? It does, right? Mike said, how can you close a deal on the first call? I don't know if you can just be as skilled as me, Mike, but we're going to try to do some things over here. Now, I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to show you guys some stuff. I usually don't like doing that, but I'm going to do some live phone calls after we write the script and I show you guys how to do the audits. I'm going to see how far I can go into that sales sequence while I have somebody on the phone. Now, I'm not a magician. I'm not going to say that I'm going to close a deal in this half hour of me doing live phone calls with you guys. Probably unrealistic, but your boy's a boss, and I'm going to try to do my best, okay? So just stay with me. By the way, guys, for those of you guys who are on social media, I'll take a little break real quick for 30 seconds. Hashtag live. For those of you guys watching the replay, hashtag replay. For those of you guys watching on social media, once again, hit the like button, hit the share button, add some comments, engage. For those of you guys inside of the Zoom call, can you drop a 397 for me and get me lit up right now, because I am on a monster and I drank a coffee this morning and it's only 2:56 p.m. and I am fully awake and ready to rock and roll. Can you show me a little love, people? Because I am about to do something crazy for you. And I don't even know why anybody in their world would do live cold calls, because it could be like a complete bust or could be a complete win. So I either might be a complete winner today, or I might look like a complete loser in front of you guys. We're going to see what happens. But at the end of the day, I don't care, because this is education, people. This is education, people. And whether I close the deal or I don't, you're going to learn. Okay? You're going to learn on new techniques. You're going to learn new tactics. You're going to learn cool new things that you can do. You're going to learn how to speak to people in different languages. You're going to learn everything, okay? So let's start by writing a script. Can we go P and P? Let's go P and P. P and P. P and P. All right, guys, I'm going to turn around a little bit. Get my station set up over here. Turn around a little bit. Let's get set up over here. We're going to do some writing today. We are going to do some writing today. Got to get a mouse for this thing, Carlos. Am I working? I'm working. I'm working. I'm working. All right, guys. Quick thing, really quick. Who's ever written a sales script before? Hands up. Put your hand up. Even if you're alone, make it awkward. Put your hand up in your room. Just put your whole hand up. Put your hand up. Drop a yes. Drop a yes. Who has ever written a sales script before and actually done a cold call to somebody? Who's ever done that before? Yeah, right? Who's ever written a script and sometimes steered away from the script while they were on the phone call? Drop a yes. Put your hand up and drop a yes. Who's ever done that? So one thing I want to say to you guys is we're going to write a script, but this is to guide you. This is not to sound like a robot, because every person that answers the phone, the calls might go a different way, okay? You can be a gangster and you can write multiple versions of your script, and when we had our call center, we would literally have, if this person says yes, yes, say this. If this person says no, say this. We would literally have a guide for every single rebuttal that a person can possibly have. We would have an FAQ section. We would have everything for our sales reps, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to start by writing an opening script, okay? And rebuttals you're going to have to get, okay? We're not going to have time to do rebuttals now because that shit takes a long time. But we're going to start by writing an opening script. Who wants to help me out? Drop a 33 if you want to help me out. Guys, just so you guys know, we are all digital marketers. We are all in this together. So one thing that my shirt says is, can anybody read, what does my shirt say? What does my shirt say? What does it say? Right backwards, but what does it say? Nobody can read my shirt. Oh boy. Marketers unite. Which basically means, guys, we can work together. We are not enemies. We're here together. We are here to unite with each other and learn from each other. There's enough people in this world to sell to, okay? We're not in competition with each other. If anybody agrees with me, can you drop a 2 in the chat? Can you drop a 2 in the chat if it's something that you agree with? Shit, we do this, and I'm showing you guys how to do it. I'm showing hundreds of people how to do the same thing that I do. And it's crazy because I do it every week. So it's like I'm giving out all my secrets to everybody. And it's because I'm here to help you guys. All right, let's do it. Let's get straight to it. And then we're going to do some cold calls. So that's where it's going to get real fun, okay? So let's do this really quick. So as a realtor, I know as a realtor, my goal is I want to try to see if I can get them seller leads, because I know I can run maybe some Facebook ads to get them some seller leads to see if people want to sell their house, okay? I know I can get them into a listings program, which is super cheap, right? Maybe $200 a month I can charge them, get them into a listings program with 70 plus listings, get them a Google business listing, get them all set up locally in their area. I wouldn't really run PPC for, I wouldn't run Google ads for a realtor, right? So my main objectives probably is to see if I can sell this guy. And I like to do this, and this is up to you guys. You can do whatever you want. I like to start off small. I always like to sell them a small package. So when we had our call center, our goal was, has anybody of you ever heard of the value ladder? Drop a 330 if you've heard of what a value ladder is. Yeah, right? So inside of a value ladder, you sell them something small, and then you work your way up the ladder. So you sell them something for 10 bucks here, you sell them something for 20 bucks, 30, 40, 50, 100, whatever it is, and you kind of bring them up your value ladder, right? Exactly, .com Secrets has it. You know, you hear a bunch of marketing people talk about it. So a value ladder is 100% true, right? So it's easier to sell somebody a really small product to gain the trust and show them the service and build a rapport and relationship with them, and then go up a notch. Sell them something else, and then go up a notch again. Sell them something else. It's really hard to sell somebody a service that's like $3,000 off of a cold call. It's very hard, okay? And I'm just going to be honest with you. So when we were thinking about it in our call center, we realized that we were only closing maybe 1 deal per week, 2 deals per week, maybe, in our call center per rep, right? But then we switched it. We switched it over. And then we put on a dialer. We did a predictive dialer. We did a bunch of really cool stuff. And instead of closing 2 a week, we were like, all right, let's not sell packages for $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month or $3,000 a month. Let's sell packages for $99 a month or $199 a month or $499 a month. We started closing like 1 or 2 a day per rep. And that's when it got really crazy. So my recommendations for you is try not to be greedy. Try to bring somebody in. Dude, bring them in. Throw them into DashClicks. Okay, get a listings. Get them to buy a listings program. Okay, throw them into DashClicks. You know, I think we charge $99 a month for our listings program. Get them into DashClicks. Comes with a Google business listing, 70 different listings. They can log into the dashboard. Daniel says the easiest way to get started is SEO, SMM. Yeah, I mean, but sell them a small service first and then work your way up the ladder. Small service, work your way up the ladder, okay? So what we're going to do is, I think I'm going to take that approach today. I'm going to set them up with something small, and I'm going to find their pain points, and then we're going to go from there. All right? So who's ever done a cold call or who's ever been cold call before? And like, hey, how you doing? Is this Bob? Yeah, this is Bob speaking. How's the weather today? Click. Click. Who's ever done that? Like, how's the weather today? Why would anybody give a shit about the weather today? Nobody cares about that, all right? So in a sales call, you probably have about 5 to 10 seconds to get somebody's attention. Okay, because people's attention spans are slim to none. People are busy. They're doing a lot of stuff. You might be calling them during a meeting. You might be calling them doing a lot of stuff. Okay? So we got about 5 to 10 seconds to gain their attention, which means the first thing that I say to them is probably going to be the most important. We're going to say, hey, name. Also, I like to call people that are locally, and you're going to see this during my script writing. I like to call people that are around my area. So if I want to, I can meet up with them, or they can meet up with me. That's number one. I can also talk about, local landmarks and have some type of rapport with the customer and talk about things that are happening. Maybe talk about a sports team that we both share the same interest in, whatever the case may be, right? So I like to call local people. There's so many realtors in a 10-mile radius of you. There's no reason why you should be calling a realtor in a different state, okay? That's just my opinion. So I'm going to say, hey, my name is Chad. Another thing I don't like to do is telling them that I'm from a company. I don't know why, but it seems a little bit sleazy. I say, hey, I'm Chad. I'm calling from social agency. They're like, damn, I'm hanging up on this guy. Just be a person. Say, hey, my name's Chad. My name is Chad. I was looking for a local realtor in location, and then we'll drop in the location there. I was looking for a local realtor in, we'll call this Miami or whatever it is, okay? And I had to scroll to page 3 to find you. I've been working with realtor, and guys, keep in mind when you're writing a script, you just jot shit down, and then I'm going to tweak this, okay? So just roll with me here, okay? I've been working, oh, come on, spelling. I've been working with realtors for the last, I'm just going to say, I've been working with realtors for the last 10 years, focusing on getting them seller leads. Actually, instead of seller leads, I want to be more blunt with them. I've been working with realtors for the past 10 years, focusing on getting them people who want to sell their homes for that are 300K plus. All right, now let's tweak this a little bit, and then we'll keep adding. Hey, Bob, my name is Chad. Hey, Bob, my name is Chad. I was looking for a local realtor in Miami, and I had to scroll to page 3 to find you, Bob. Might tweak that a little bit. I've been working with realtors for the past 10 years, focusing on getting them people who want to sell their homes for $300,000. All right, I'm going to rewrite this again. I'm going to leave that up at the top. And you're going to have to do this a couple of times, guys, okay? So this is getting your foot in the door script, okay? I've been working with for the past 10 years, getting them. Wanted to see if you had any interest in me helping you with that. So I'm going to start tweaking stuff. Hey, man, shit, I was looking for a realtor on the location. That's me to find you. I probably might take this out completely. Because usually sometimes I do that for more of like plumbers and stuff like that. For a realtor, I might change that up a little bit. Hey there, my name is Chad. I've worked with realtors for the past 10 years, focusing on getting the people who want to sell their homes that are 300K plus. Okay, let me make this sentence more grammatically correct. Hey, Bob, my name is Chad. I've been working with realtors for the past 10 years, focusing on getting them people who want to sell their homes that are 300K. All right. I work with realtors in the Miami area. Work with realtors in the Miami area. I work with realtors in the Miami area. I specialize in getting people who are looking to sell their homes I specialize in getting people who are looking to sell their homes. I work with realtors in the Miami area. I specialize in people. All right, rewrite this. Work with realtors in the Miami area. You know what I'll do actually? What I like doing? And I do this a lot. I'm just going to call somebody and I'm going to create my script off of that. Do that. Who wants to see me just do a quick cold call really quick and just have some fun with this? And call somebody and then create my script based off of how the flow works. Everybody thinks that's good? Let's go. All right. Let's do realtors. So let's talk about one thing really quick. You can find data from multiple places. So if you want free data, you can go to Google Maps. If you want free data, you can go to Yelp. If you want free data, depending on the industry, you can go to Groupon. Groupon, if you load up, Groupon. Or if you want paid data, you can use Sales Genie. When we had our call center here, we used Sales Genie for sometimes. Other times, we would buy data and then input it into our predictive dialing system, and then we would get incoming leads like that too. Sales Genie is really good. I think Sales Genie is like $99 a month per user. And then you can go in there and filter like all the realtors in a certain location or whatever it is. You can put multiple different filters on there. And then you just get a list and then you can cold call. So essentially it just does all the filtering for you and organizes it. But for the sake of just showing you guys how to do this, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to Google Maps and I'm just going to type in realtor. All right. Let's have some fun with this. Let's have some fun with this. All right, so what I don't want to do is, a lot of times I don't want to call, if I'm calling like a real estate company, I don't want to call like a Keys Realty or Keys Realtor or something like that. I want to call more of personal like realtors, like people that I know that will answer their phone. So let's see who I can find, and let's just call some people. I'm going to do some fun stuff too, actually. So we know this is completely random. If anybody knows South Florida, can you pick a city for me? Just drop in a city in the South Florida area. Tamarack, Boca. Let's do Boca. Boca's got some people with money. Lang Realty. Boom. All right, let's go. Here's some realtors in Boca. All right, let's get some people on the phone. Come on, come on. God damn it, Google Maps. Let me reload this page. Let's get some people in Boca. Where are you, realtors? Where are you, realtors? Realty, realty, realty. Come on, Remax, Premier. Where's the person that I'm looking for? In Greenwall. Ooh. Annette. Annette, what are you doing, Annette? Let's check you out. Check you out. We'll see who you are. You got a review on here. Oh, boy. All right, let's have some fun, Annette. You're going to be my 561. Here we go.
Thank you for calling Realty Hero.
Ooh.
If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. If you need to buy or sell a property, press 1. For agent showing instructions.
Can you guys hear me? Drop a 1 if you can hear me.
Thank you for calling Realty Hero.
Yeah, how you doing? Can I speak with Annette, please?
How can I help you, sir?
I'd like to possibly list my house.
Okay, this is Sarah. How can I help you?
Oh, hey, how are you? I just got a quick question for you, Annette. I have a house and I live in Plantation. And I found you guys online. I have 2 questions for you. One, do you focus on just like doing selling, like if I wanted to sell my house? Or do you also buy houses too? Like,
Well, we list properties and then we work with buyers as well.
you list properties and you work with buyers as well. Okay, got you. And then I'm actually specialized in working with realtors. I'm actually on your website right now. Looks like it says it's under construction. And you're in Boca, right? Yeah, it looks like you guys are in Boca. Would you have a couple minutes if I maybe drove down to your office? Are you in an actual office? Looks like you're 150 East Palmetto. Yeah, so I'm actually not too far away from you. I'm right here in Fort Lauderdale.
I work out of the Miami office.
Oh, you work out of the Miami office. Okay, got you. Would you be interested in meeting with me? I focus basically on people that are in South Florida, realtors that are in South Florida, who are looking to basically sell their properties for at least $300,000 and up. Would you be interested in, if I can help you, maybe get like 1 or 2 people who are interested in selling their homes with you on a monthly basis?
What do you do? You're like at a marketing firm?
No, I'm actually I do marketing for realtors. That's it. It's not a firm or anything. It's just me. I just work with realtors in the local area.
No, we're good. We normally just focus on short sales and foreclosures. So we don't really, unless a traditional seller was referred over to us, then we would take them, but
If it's traditional, I got you.
more of like foreclosures with banks and lenders.
Oh, so you work directly with the banks. Understood. So you wouldn't necessarily be interested if I can get you like 2 people that wanted to sell their homes in the Boca area, like on a monthly basis?
I really don't work with traditionals. I do it for a lot of referrals and stuff, so no, I would be probably a waste of your time.
Got you.
It was just the banks. They send us over stuff. I don't have to deal with people.
So that's completely understood. So you just work with the banks. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time, yeah. If it's traditional, it's mostly just through referrals or something like that, or.
Got you.
Yeah, I would prefer. I like the banks.
Okay, not a problem. Well, hey, I appreciate your time.
Bro.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. I found you actually on Google. That's why I called you. So, but what I'll do, and that is, if for some reason anything changes, my name is Chad.
So this is your own company?
Yeah, this is my own company.
And you do websites and stuff?
We do, yeah. So we do websites. Well, I do websites. I do a bunch of different things. But I actually see your website is under construction.
Send me over just my realtyhero@gmail.com.
Realtyhero@gmail.com.
myrealtyhero@gmail.com.
Okay.
Send me your information. I won't be able to look at it today, but probably tomorrow. Maybe we'll do something because I'm looking for something.
Drop a 1 in the chat, people on the first call. Drop a 1 in the chat.
Maybe we can work together. And where are you now? Like,
So I'm in Fort Lauderdale, and I actually live in Plantation, so I'm probably like maybe 15, 20 minutes from the book.
And you don't have your real estate license?
I don't have my real estate license, no. Nope. But I'll tell you one thing, like my whole family pretty much does real estate. I'm very familiar with the real estate market, especially here in South Florida. I think like I think we can do a lot together. I'm local, and I see that you need a website. I mean, getting a website's, I see it's under construction, right? So getting a website would be good, maybe doing some like local listings online. There's a lot of different things that you can do just for like basic online presence that'll help you get out there more. So even if you work with the banks and you're doing foreclosures.
Send it over to me. I will with your information because I'm actually flying. I'm still flying right now. So let me deal with and I will I will try to contact you tomorrow afternoon. How's that?
Yeah, that works perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead and I'll send you over my
Alright.
confirmation. And then for some reason, if I don't hear from you, I just like to follow up. So I'll just follow up with you tomorrow afternoon too. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right,
Don't
awesome.
give away my number.
I'm not going to give away your number to nobody.
Okay.
And can you do me one favor, Annette? Can you just make sure you do a really good job on the client that you're working for right now? I just hope that you close the deal. Or I hope that you make a sale. Something.
Okay, good. All right.
All right.
Deal.
All right, we'll
Thanks
speak
so
to you
much.
tomorrow. Have a
Okay.
good one, Annette. Bye-bye.
Okay, you too.
Bye. All right, like, come on. I'm going to sell her a website. I'm not going to call her back, but I'm going to sell her a website. I'm going to send her some Google business listings. I'm going to send her some... Needs a website. She needs something. So that was like a fun... Not going to call her back. Yeah, I probably won't call her back. Applause. Can I get some applause? Can somebody show me some love? Drop a 2 in the chat. Drop a 2 in the chat for the first call. Drop a 2 in the chat. So, yes, writing a script is... Every people are going crazy. Dropping a... Tommy, can you actually write... Can we give her a call tomorrow? For sure. Let me just give you her... I'll give it to you after. Just remind me. Yeah, I'll have my team call them, and then we'll close the deal. We'll probably sell her, a website for $3,000 or something like that. Yeah, she doesn't like the agency, Alan said. And what I do a lot of the times when I'm doing cold calling, I try to make it seem like I'm not a company. And I know it sounds weird, but it's like a psychological thing because people get phone calls from companies all the time. They don't want to speak to a company. They want to speak to like a real person, right? So when I'm more personal, it works just better, all right? I'm going to have some fun. Let's keep going with this. Let's keep going. That was funny, right? First phone call. First phone call, man. Damn. And a lot of the times and you'll probably see that I did that switch at the beginning. I was like, yeah, I want to sell my house. And I did that because I thought that was a gatekeeper. I didn't know that was the actual person that I was trying to speak with, right? So I did that, and then I completely switched it up. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let me find another one. Where's the person's name? Where are you, person with a name? Where are you, person with a name? Come on. Person with a name? Ooh. Where are you? There you are. Let's go. Guys, you got to light me up a little bit, please. 439 in the chat if you want me to make another call right now. 439 in the chat. And guys, before I make this phone call, just some advice. What I usually do when I'm making phone calls, and like I said at the beginning of doing this is completely freestyling. This is not scripted. This is stuff that I'm doing with you guys right here over the phone, okay? So the phone call can go any way, okay? So when you're doing phone calls, you need to have a follow-up method. A lot of the times you're going to call people, they're not going to answer. You're going to call people, they're not going to be interested. You're going to call people, they're going to tell you to go F off, and they hang up on you, right? It's cold calling. It happens, okay? So let's roll. Let's roll. We are calling Patricia. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm just going to go straight up with this one.
Good afternoon, Patricia.
Hey, Patricia, how are you? Is this Patricia Mundrain? Is that your last name?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, you're a Boca, right? Just want to make sure I'm speaking to the right person.
No.
Oh, for some reason it says...
How can I help you?
Oh, but you're not... I think I might be speaking to the wrong person. You're not in Boca, right?
I'm not.
Got you. Okay. For some reason, because I'm on... maybe just to let you know, I don't know, your phone number was listed on... it says Boca Raton Realtor. Boca?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really practicing right now.
Got you.
Help you and refer you to somebody?
Okay. No, I'm local. I'm actually in Plantation. I'm a couple minutes away from you guys. I work with local realtors and brokerages on getting them seller leads. So like people who are interested in basically selling their home, but mainly in like the Boca Plantation area. That's why I was reaching out to you because I thought you were in Boca.
No, I'm not really practicing right now.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, that makes perfect sense. But I appreciate your time. Do you know if you might be practicing maybe in the future? Is this like a full-time thing that you're doing?
No, I mean I'm currently employed, so I'm doing something else, but always keeping your list. sure, I absolutely will.
Cool. All right. So what I'll do, Patricia, is I'll just put you I'll just put you down like as one of the contacts to follow up with.
That's great.
Just to kind of tell you what I do, I just basically help sellers look for real estate agents and brokers in the area. So people who are looking to sell their homes, I connect them with you. So if that was something that you were interested in for any reason, this is my cell phone number. You can always call me back. I usually get about 1 to 2 listings per month for real estate agents. And we focus on getting people who want to sell their homes for over $300,000. Okay? So if that's something that you're interested in, just save my number on your phone as Chad the man. And I'll save your phone number and I'll reach back out to you.
Thanks, Sam. Have a great day.
All right, you too. Bye. Guys, not every phone call you're going to do is going to be 100%. Chad the man. Carlos, what are you laughing for? Can we hit the GoPro really quick? Can we hit the GoPro really quick? And I like to have fun with phone calls. You know what? Screw it. I'm calling somebody in Texas. We're going to Texas, people. I got to get my accent on. We're going. We're going. We're going to Texas. We're going to Texas. I'm getting somebody from Texas on the line right now. Let's go. Guys, so what I'm saying is start a conversation. Even if that lady, she wasn't practicing Tommy on the vape. Tommy, stop vaping in here. So even if that person was not interested, I made an impression. I said, save the phone number as Chad the man in your phone. Okay? Yeah, she didn't giggle. She was pretty intense. But we're moving into Texas right now, people. That's my favorite. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, man. Here we go. We got a lot of customers from Texas. I love the southern accent. Like, legitimately, I love it. I do it all the time. So I'm going to have some fun with this one. I'm going to have some fun with this one. Come on, thingy. Work for me. Work for me. Work for me. Go. Refresh. Google Maps, you need to fix your stuff. Can we get a developer here to fix his Google Maps? Come on. Carlos said he's busy. He's busy. He's busy. I want to get somebody with a name. I don't want no Keller Williams. I want somebody with a name. Where are you? First person with a name. You are the first person I'm going to be calling. I want like a first and last name type of thing. I want like a first and last name type of thing. I want a first and last name. Come on, there's nobody in Texas that has a first and last name. I want a personal realtor. Ooh. No, that's the team. I don't like that. I mean, I can try. Screw it, I'll try it. Sometimes when they say team, it's like a company, right? And a lot of the times it's like a whole team and you gotta work wonders to just speak to this person. But we're gonna try it anyways if I can get this thing to work. Why isn't this working? Carlos, wanna help me out here? Oh, there we go. Don't do anything. Don't do anything, Carlos. Oh, what did I do? Come on. Things like freezing up. Google Maps. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 576 in the chat right now, guys. Get me lit before I do this. Let's go. 576. 576.
Millionaire's office, may I help you?
Yeah, how you doing? Do you know if Bill is available by any chance?
He's on the phone.
Oh man. Do you know when he might be available?
I don't know, probably in a couple of minutes. Can I have him call you?
Yeah, what I can do is, can I leave you my phone number?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you my phone number. Can you do me a favor, by any chance? Do you guys know? Are you guys are focusing on just selling properties, or are you focusing on also getting buyers to sell their properties or rentals? What do you guys mainly focus on?
All of it.
Oh, you do
we
all of it. Okay.
Listings and binds, and then, help people with rentals also.
You do? Oh, you do rentals. Okay. Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure because you know what? I'm looking to help people in the Midland area in Texas. And basically what we do is we focus on connecting you guys with about 2 people a month who are looking to sell their homes. And our goal is to get the homes to at least about a $300,000 value. So do you know if that's something that Bill would be interested in? Because I've been looking on Google Maps for local realtors, but I'm going to be honest. What was your name again?
Price Robinson.
Price Robinson. Okay, hey Price. My name is Chad. You know, I'm looking for somebody personal to work with because I'm just like a one-man operation, and I'm looking for like a local realtor in the area that I can send 2 people a month that want to basically sell their homes for at least $300,000 plus. Do you think that Bill or yourself, I don't know what your position is there, might be interested in doing something like that?
He might. I just have to give him your number and just let him call and visit with you.
Got you. Okay. What I can do is, do you know if he'll be off the phone maybe in like 15, 20, or maybe even an hour if I call back in an hour?
Probably.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll just give him a call back. I'll just put his name down here and I'll give him a call back. But I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome, huh?
Have a good one. Bye. All right. What would I do on that? What would I do in a situation like that? What would I do in a situation like that, people? Follow up, Joseph said. Don't try and use an accent, Michael said. Follow up, call back. T, can you do me a favor? Can you grab water? Call back, call back, call back. That person will go in my pipe drive list as, you know, I maybe probably create in my actual pipeline, I'd probably create something where it's like, you know, spoke to receptionist or follow up or something like that. And I would follow back up with them, but I would leave the notes. And I would say, spoke with Price, need to speak with Bill. Bill was on another call. And I would set that call back for an hour from now, and I would call back and I would say, hey, is Bill available? And hopefully Bill answers the phone. And if Bill is available, then I would say, hey, Bill, I just spoke with Price about an hour ago. He told me you were just on a phone call. I just wanted to reach out to you, and then you would start your little pitch, okay? So basically, that's what you need to do, okay? So that's phone call number 3. Let's keep going with this. Let's have some fun with this. Is anybody having some fun with this? Because I know I'm having a pretty good time. Can you drop a 10 in the chat? Drop a 10 in the chat. Drop a 10 in the chat. Drop a 10 in the chat. 10, 10, 10. Drop a 10 in the chat. This is fun, right? All right, let's go. Next. Next. I'll do it without the accent this time. I'll be serious on this one. I'll be serious on this one. Because you guys don't like my southern accent. It says I don't do it well. Thank you, gentleman. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Dan Combe, realtor, South Lake, Texas. Ooh, we got a 2-in-1. We got a 2-in-1, don't we now? Here we go. Here we go. $598. $598 if you're ready for this call. $598.
Hello, you have reached Dan Combe at Welcome Home. For the fastest response, please text me.
Damn. I'm on the phone. Would you please text me? Thank you.
Once again, that phone number is 817-800.
I'm going to leave a message, but I'm not going to leave my phone number.
When you do text me, please send me your name, your phone number, and the property address you're interested in, and I'll get back to you very quickly. Thank you again, and have
This is how you leave messages.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Dan, how are you? My name is Chad. I'm looking for a local realtor to work with in the South Lake area. And I came across your Google business listing, you and it looks like Dan and Ebby. I'm looking to basically connect you guys with some sellers in the South Lake and local community area. 2 people who are looking to sell their homes. And our target market of finding these people is people who have houses or homes or apartments that are at least $300,000 and up in the area. and connect them over to you guys. So if that's something that you would be interested in, if you could please give me a call back, I'd really appreciate it. And then you'd leave your phone number. I'm not going to leave this guy my phone number. I'm just going to hang up. Voicemails, people. Voicemails, people. Guys, and what's cool about this is you can do this and you can automate this even further. So doing this is cool. Who wants to see how I automate this? You're like, automation? What's automation? What's that thing called automation? What is this thing called automation? Crazy, I know. Automate? Well, semi-automatic. Semi-automatic. So some of you guys who have watched episode, I think it was 1, of Marketer's Mindset, when building a call center, you can use this thing that's called a predictive dialer, okay? And in a predictive dialer, what you can do is you can purchase leads. So you can get leads from anywhere and just purchase leads. You can purchase leads from Info Group USA. You can just go and you can purchase 5,000 realtors in South Florida. Okay, you can filter it out. Purchase those leads. Drop them into a predictive dialer system like calltools.com. And if you want to use Call Tools, you can actually speak to our rep that we used to deal with. His name is Chase. I believe he's the VP of Call Tools. He'll give you a good rate. You take that list, you drop it into Call Tools, okay? And the system will actually make the calls for you, okay? Let me actually open this up for you. No, it's not robo-dialing. The system. So you go. And you drop in a list of, let's say, 5,000 people. 5,000 people. Okay? And you drop them into a predictive dialer. Okay? The predictive dialer will then make phone calls for you. Makes outbound calls. Okay? The hardest part, or one of the hardest part about cold calling is making outbound calls, sitting there and dialing. And one of the pieces in the call center when cold calling is the ring time. So you'd have to go and think about it. You have to take your hand, look for the number, go on Google, find, right? It might take you a minute to find somebody if you're using Google. Okay? Then you got to take that information, you got to hand dial it in your phone, which might take another 15 seconds. Okay? Then you got to wait for the phone to ring, which might take another 30 seconds. Okay? So you're losing about 3 minutes on every phone call. Okay? You're losing about 3 minutes on every phone call. So you can take 5,000 people, you can put them into a predictive dialer, they'll do the outbound calls for you, and the second someone answers the phone, so what the system does is you can set up different channels. And based on the amount of reps that you have in your seat, so as an example, if you have 5 reps, or even if you're by yourself, let's just use that because most of you guys are doing this by yourself. If you have one person, set it to 3 channels, okay? Go 3 channels on here. 3 channels. What this will do is it will call 3 people at the same time, and when somebody picks up the phone, so it'll make the outbound calls, it'll automatically transfer to live agent. Transfer to live agent. You drop 5,000 people in, you put them in a predictive dialer, it calls 3 people at the same time to speed things up for you, which means all you have to do is just sit there and wait for your phone to ring. You pick up the phone and you start your conversation. You start your script. Has anybody used a predictive dialer before? Can you drop a 4 in the chat? If you've used a predictive dialer. Tommy, can you make sure Stephanie gets me all the new website orders? She's getting them? Can you get them? Yeah. And then I'm going to put them in. We'll do the raffle soon. Guys, by the way, we're in probably about 10 or 15 minutes. we're going to do our raffle for the Yeti and the Amazon Echo. So make sure you stay here live. We're going to be doing this in a couple of minutes. If you have not purchased your agency website, guys, purchase your agency website right now if you want to get in the drawing for a Yeti, and if you want to get the agency website for 50% off, which is $249, and you want to grow and scale your agency with a badass website. So it's like a win-win-win-win-win-win. So if you don't have your agency website, you need to take action, guys. It's 2019. Take action and go get your agency website. If you buy your agency website within the next 10 or 15 minutes, we'll go ahead and take your name. We'll drop it into the bucket right here. And I'm going to pick a name in a couple of minutes. And you might win a Yeti mic. You might win an Amazon Echo. You might win both, right? So you go and you do that. So usually in a regular call center or cold calling area, or whatever you want to call it, a normal human can do on average of about 100 phone calls a day. Some can do more, some can do less. It really depends on how motivated you are to just dial out, okay? In a predictive dialer approach, we used to do about 300 to 400 phone calls a day per rep. You're like 3 or 4 times in that, right? So what you would do in a day, you can do now 4 times in a predictive dialer, okay? So a predictive dialer works awesome, okay? I'm actually going to go back. I'm going to do one more phone call. I'm going to do one more phone call. Let's see who else I can find. Let's do one more phone call. Oh, that's why. That's why. Realtor in ooh, Susan. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me not do this. Come on. Who wants to win some prizes? Who wants to win some prizes? Gotta get amped up. Come on, this thing doesn't want to work today. Let's do Realtor. Realtor Orlando. Realtor, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Jeez. See, like this searching, this could kill a person. This could kill a person. This is slowing down the time. Get leads, drop them into a system. Don't do this. Work off of volume. All right, I think we found one. Let's see. Let's see if we can get one right here. Let's do this one. Do this one.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time. Thank you.
Oop, dialed the wrong number.
Thank you for calling Charles Ruttenberg Realty, home to the finest realtors and the most satisfied
I hate
clients
stuff like
in
this.
Florida, Illinois, and New York. Please listen to the following options before making a selection. If you are a realtor looking to show one of our properties, please call the listing agent directly. That was an invalid entry.
Oh, come on.
Please make your choice now or press 0 to hear your options again. Thank you for choosing Charles Ruttenberg.
Charles, you're killing me.
While I try that extension.
Guys, 450. 450. We got some more agency websites. More people who purchase our agency websites. Just drop them in the box.
Please leave a message.
All right. Let's do roundup math real quick. I made 4 phone calls, pretty much. 4 or 5, something like that. I made a total of 4 phone calls, okay? The first phone call that I make is interested in, I don't know what yet, okay? Interested in buying something. So if I was local and I wanted to go, I would meet up with her. I would probably sell that lady a website because she didn't have a website and she needed one. Okay, and then I would also sell her on maybe doing a local Facebook campaign, or I would try to get into her local listings program. Okay, and I get her into a local listings program, something small with the website, and then work my way up the value ladder. Okay, then I had another person that I spoke to that was a follow-up. Said she wasn't practicing, but keep her name on file. Okay, then I had another person that was not available. Okay, then I had another person that was no answer. 4 different things happened here during the 15 or 20 minutes of me making phone calls. Okay, I got one person who was interested, could possibly turn into maybe a $2,000 or $3,000 deal. Who knows? Okay. Now, guys, do you think that it would be beneficial for you guys to do this multiple times a day? Do you think that this would, if you just stopped what you were doing, you just stopped what you were doing, and you made a goal and you say, you know what, I'm going to dedicate to making 100 phone calls a day. I made 4 phone calls here. 4 phone calls, and look at this spread that I have. I have somebody who's interested. I have a follow-up in the future when she starts practicing again. I have somebody who just wasn't available, which I'll follow up and I'll call him again. Okay? But I spoke to the receptionist or whoever that guy was, right? So I know what his name is. And then I have somebody who just didn't answer. With a predictive dialer, what's cool about this, guys, especially with like call tools or something like that, you can actually set certain actions to happen on certain stages. So if I disposition a phone call that somebody said interested, I can, in call tools, have a text message and an email that go out to that person automatically that basically says, hey, it was really nice speaking to you today. I look forward to our follow-up call. And then the email will fire off and say, hey, it was so nice speaking to you today. Here's a link to my calendar so we can book a call and get things started on your account. Or get things, set up a prospecting call. Okay? I can go here and on the follow-up, I can have different types of follow-up. And I can have different sequences. And this SMS message could go off here. Say, hey, thank you for your call today. I'll store your number and save it for follow up with you later on. And another email. Here's my contact in case you change your mind. Not available. Rotation. Call them back in 15 minutes. The system will automatically call them back. No answer. Call them back in 15 minutes or call them back on the following day. So you can do multiple different things here, guys, based on dispositions. So you can do cold calling with swag and with style, is what I'm saying. Okay? Let's do some Q&A really quick, guys, because I know we went through this a long time. Everybody's waiting for the raffles to go down. Who's got questions for me? Start firing some questions away. We'll do some Q&A, and then we'll start doing some raffles. Some Q&A and some raffles. Q&A and some raffles. Get this working again. All right, CJ just ordered. Guys, I'm going to do the raffle in about 5 minutes for the agency website for the Yeti mic. So if you want to order your agency website, order it right now. We're going to give you guys 5 more minutes to order, and then we'll throw you into the bucket for the raffle for the Yeti mic. All right, I'm going to answer some questions in the meantime. Alan said, any new features? We do have an onboarding feature that we're going to be releasing, which is going to be basically automating the onboarding. So a client comes in, or you go into the dashboard, you order something from your client, bam, you're going to have the option to send add your client on the spot into the dashboard, And then you're also going to have the option to send your client onboarding documents automatically. It's going to send them a nice welcome email with all of your information on it. When they click on the link, they'll get to their onboarding document, fill it out live in the dashboard. You'll be notified when they complete the onboarding documents. That customer of yours, if they for some reason don't fill out the onboarding document, it will give them a 2-day gap. Then every day after that, the system is automatically going to fire off a white labeled emailed reminder to them to fill out the onboarding process to get shit going. Okay, guys? Damien said, you said to start with a low price offer. What would be a good low price offer for a realtor to start with? Listings. Easiest thing you can sell to a realtor. Listings. $199 a month. You charge them a $99 setup fee. Get them into a listings program. Speak to them once a week. Get them excited. Then upsell them and bring them up the value ladder. Okay? CJ said, when will the mobile version of DashClicks? Probably in the coming months. We have it on our features list. I don't know exactly when yet, but I would say definitely in the next coming months for sure. Sam said, mobile version. People want the mobile version, Carlos. People want the mobile version. People want the mobile version. All right, let's go swing over to the dashboard. Guys, you got 2 more minutes. Anybody, if you want to order your agency website, order it right now because they're printing out the final orders that just came in. We're going to drop them into the bucket, and we're going to do the raffles. What did you say, Carlos? Another 2 came in. All right, guys, like I said, if you're ordering your agency websites, order them now. We got 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Can you do a video on how to audit and prescribe services properly for clients? What I'll do is I'll do a whole nother section on that, Daniel. Since we're kind of on time here, we got about like 10 minutes left. Will the client login be for the dashboard on the website? Will the client be for the Yeah, so what's going to happen is on your agency website, the system will automatically know what your custom domain name is or what your domain name is for your clients to log into the dashboard, and that will roll over straight onto your dashboard. Any other questions, guys? You can ask me anything in the world. I'm here with you live right now. Anything you want, ask away. Ask away, guys. You got about 1 more minute to order your agency website. If you want to go in, order your agency website right now before it's too late. Order your agency websites. Drum roll. Drum roll. Would you want a Wolf of Wall Street 2? Hell to the F yes. My favorite movie. I love it. I love it. Somebody said on Facebook, who said it? Who said it? Who said it? Travis, the fortune is in the follow-up. You are 1,027% correct. Daniel said in his Lambo. It is true. Philip said, will there be free audits for clients on the website? No, but we can use that as a lead generation tool for you guys to generate leads. And then you can use like a website audit tool or something like that, which I'm not going to say, but DashClicks is creating one. You didn't hear that from me. Dwayne said, how do we go about taking payment from the client? You can use Stripe. We use Stripe for payments. Stripe's pretty awesome, so you can use that. I would recommend that. I mean, we use it. All right, Carlos, I'm going to wrap this up. Can you get from them, the final people? Let's go. It's raffle time. It's raffle time. Let's get Tommy in here. Let's get some exciting stuff happening. Who's ready to get for the raffle? Who's ready to go for the raffle? 337 if you're ready for the raffle. 337, 337. I need at least 15 to 20 337s before I do this raffle. All right, we got more than that. Good, 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 good. All right, I'm going to do the first raffle. Can we get Tommy in here? Tommy, let's go. Let's go. Let's get some fun stuff happening in here. All right, just drop them right in there. Awesome. All right, we're going to be giving away first. We are going to be giving away the Amazon Echo. Let's start with that. All right, guys. Up. So this is a list of attendees, people who have actually attended today's webinar. So you can see the cup is full. And they're little sheets of paper. Right? So there's a shit ton in here. Okay, so these are a list of people who registered for the webinar. Now, for those of you who are on here, I'm going to pick a name out of here right now. And if you're live on this, I want you to say, yes, I won if I pick your name. If I pick your name, you got 10 seconds to answer. If you don't answer, I'm going to the next person. That's how this is going to roll, guys, okay? So here we go. Get a name out of here. All right, we got Ben Dangle. Ben Dangle from Dangle Zone. Ben, are you on here live? Ben Dangle from Dangle Zone. Are you on here live? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next. Here we go. We got Cameron Bradbury. Cameron, are you on here? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next. Here we go. Here we go. We got Christine Del Castillo. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On to the next one. Boy, you guys, what's wrong with people? Could have won, and you're not showing up, and now look what happened. Shade Twitty. Shade Twitty. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On to the next one. Connor Trog. Trong. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, man. Shade. All right, he's here. We got Shade. Where's Shade? Where is Shade? Shade. I don't know if you can see this. Too bad. Can't see it, but Shade Twitty. Shade, you just won yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, you just won an Amazon Echo. Congratulations to Shade Twitty. Shade, where are you from? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Shade, where are you from and what's your agency name? Shade, where are you from and what's your agency name? Shade is from Boston. Shade, congratulations. All right, Tommy. Shade, we're going to go ahead and send you an email to the email that you registered with. I'm not going to say it out loud so people don't spam you. Tommy, can you grab this? That's going to go to Shade. All right, who's ready for the Yeti mic? Who's ready for the Yeti mic? Who's ready for the Yeti? Ooh. Oh, who's about to win a Yeti? Who's about to win the Yeti? Yeti. Yeti. Let's see who it is. All right, before I go, guys, 329. 329 if you're ready to win a Yeti mic. 329. Here we go. Who is it? Picardo Business Solutions. Angel. Picardo, are you on here live? You got 10 seconds. 10 seconds if you're on the webinar. If you're not, we're moving on to the next person. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope.
Waiting on that money, guys. That's what they just lost. They just lost this
You're
one.
losing.
They're not showing up.
Because you didn't show up and take action. On to the next one. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. OSA Digital. Gary, are you on here, Gary? Gary from OSA Digital. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gone. You're not taking action. You're not taking action. Here we go. Here we go. Vertex Digital. Zaid, are you on here? Zaid from Vertex Digital. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On to the next one. Boy, people don't want their presents now, do they? People just don't want their presents now, do they? All right, guys, let's see who else we got. Daniel Woods from Daniel Woods Marketing. Are you on here? 10, 9. Daniel Woods, got it. Woo! Daniel Woods Marketing, congratulations. We're going to ship you out a Yeti mic, man. Woo! Tommy, can you send this over to Mr. Daniel Woods?
Got it.
Nice. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for episode 4 of Marketer's Mindset by DashClicks. If you do not have a DashClicks account, go to DashClicks.com, create your account, and join in on the fun with us. If you're live on social media, hashtag live if you're live. Hashtag replay for the replay. Once again, guys, always show us love, show us support, drop comments in and engage with us. Most importantly, if you're on social media, share this, tag your friends, most importantly, who also own agencies or in the marketing space so they can learn and share the love and engagement with them. Hit the like button, hit the heart button, hit every button you can see, guys. I'll see you guys on the next episode. And by the way, guys, oh wait, I forgot to say something really important. Don't leave yet. Do not leave yet. Do not leave yet. We have a special guest next week that we're bringing on. We have a special guest next week that we are bringing on. We have Rob Quinn from Agency in a Box, who will be on episode 5. Who will be on episode 5 of Marketer's Mindset. Rob Quinn is going to do something amazing for you guys. He's going to show you guys how to acquire clients through LinkedIn and automation and use a profile funnel to an application funnel to make your first $10,000 with only spending $30. He's going to show you basically how to automate stuff in LinkedIn and how to use application funnel to make I don't even know what that is, but it sounds crazy, okay? So if you want to make 10 grand a month, and only spend $30 to do that, Rob Quinn from Agency in a Box is going to show you how to do that. So make sure you log on. When we send out the registrations, make sure you get into episode 5, guys, okay? So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Enjoy your weekend and have a killer week, guys. Bye.